Lafayette Symphonic Band members are honing their musical talents to perform at one of the most prestigious musical events in the world. The band has been invited to play a concert at the annual Midwest International Band and Orchestra Clinic next week at the Chicago Hilton. These high school students will be listened to and watched by an audience composing of the cream of the music education crop.
I'm just looking forward to the experience of getting to play in front of so many people. And also we're going to go see Phantom of the Opera, and I'm really looking forward to that.
The music convention is 4 days of education and concerts from 30 of the world's top high school, military, college, jazz, and orchestra ensembles.
This is the world's largest band convention. It's the 47th year of the convention in Chicago, and it's truly become an international event. There are 4 high school bands performing, one from Texas, one from Arkansas, one from Japan, and one from Lexington, Kentucky.
The Lafayette High School Band is best known for its dominating performances on the marching field. The Lafayette Band Room is so packed with marching band trophies, the only room left for them is on the floor or on card tables. All bands should have such troubles. But now Lafayette is getting a chance to make a name for itself in the symphonic band arena.
Yeah, I mean, we've done so much with the marching band that it's kind of an honor to be recognized as a symphonic band because we don't get that too often, and I think it's going to be a really big deal. I'm quite nervous about it myself.
The Lafayette Band Chicago concert will feature guest conductors, such as University of South Carolina band director James Copenhaver and former Lafayette band director J. Larry Moore, who is the father of the current band director Steve Moore. The Lafayette Band will depart for the Windy City next Wednesday. It's been said that after the Midwest experience, playing in a gym will never be the same. In Lexington, Gary Johnson, 18 News. The Lafayette Band squeezed in one of its last remaining rehearsals before heading to Chicago. The band has been invited to play at the annual Midwest International Band and Orchestra Clinic at the Chicago Hilton on Thursday night. More than 150 band members and dozens of band parents will make...
How I feel about it. It's a very emotional thing for me, mainly because, not because of the accomplishment, as much as because the kids are playing so well and so beautifully. And when you get in front of a group like that and you have these great guest soloists like Alan Vizzuti and Vince DiMartino, and you're making music together, it's an unbelievable feeling.
The Lafayette Symphonic Band will be in Chicago through Saturday. Band members will get a chance to eat at Michael Jordan's restaurant and go shopping at the renowned 6th floor Water Tower Shopping Mall. The band will arrive in Chicago at about 7:30 tonight. Then it's a quick change of clothes. Then they're off to see the United States Marine Band concert at the Chicago Hilton. It's going to be an event-filled trip, and we will be with them every step of the way. This is Gary Johnson, Lafayette High School, 18 News. It was on the road again for the Lafayette Band. 150-plus students and parents filled 4 tour buses chartered for Chicago. In between stops for lunch and dinner.
I'm tired. I'm ready to get there.
I'm ready to see Chicago. How about you?
Oh, yeah. I've been there before, but it's been about 3 years, so I'm excited.
It's a big deal for the band, isn't it?
Very big.
The excitement mounted when the students caught a glimpse of the nighttime Chicago skyline and finally made it after weeks of rehearsals and trip preparations. Well, after traveling about 9.5 hours in those buses, the band finally arrived here at the world-famous Palmer House. And, folks, this is something to behold. Since 1871, celebrities have stayed here. Everybody from Jimmy Durante to Alan Cutler's favorite, Tony Bennett. The band doesn't have long to change, and they'll go straight to the Chicago Hilton to see the performance of the U.S. Marine Band. The U.S. Marine Band is always a big hit at the music convention. Such a hit that the Lafayette musicians, Lafayette Band, next on the agenda in the coming day, the band will rehearse for its concert. See the play Phantom of the Opera. In Chicago, following the Lafayette Band, this is Gary Johnson, 18 News. The exhibit floor is also where colleges and universities do some big-time recruiting.
So you can come to visit, or if you want, I can give you my card and you can just call me and we'll arrange a personal visit.
I would like to.
Lafayette Junior Jody Caligiuri took note of the Indiana program.
I just like the school, and that's one of my top choices, and it also has a good music school, so.
And if IU plays UK, who are you going to root for, though?
I guess it depends on where I am at the time.
Speaking of the Big Blue, the UK School of Music exhibit had its share of Lafayette students dropping by.
It's a terrific opportunity for us to hear, particularly groups from elsewhere in the country that it's difficult for us to maintain contact with. Ironically, of course, this year we've got the Lafayette Band here, so in a way we're coming to Chicago to recruit some of the kids in our own town.
Exhibitors from all over the world packed the Hilton with anything and everything that had to do with music education. Johan de May of the Netherlands is selling his own sheet music and CDs.
And I'm coming back every year, and I'm meeting more and more people, and so it's very important for me.
How about a computerized keyboard? Everybody has a... After a full day of taking in the exhibits at the Midwest Music Convention, the Lafayette Symphonic Band started getting down to business. Full rehearsal for the band in preparation for the big concert Friday. During rehearsal, band members got a rare treat. Composer Jack Stamp, the arranger of one of the band's concert pieces, Chorale and Toccata, gave the student musicians some fine-tuning tips on his piece.
It was intense. We had a whole lot of other band directors in there, a lot of friends, some of our composers. You just couldn't mess around. You had to keep your mind on what you were doing and just listen to what they told you to make tomorrow's show the best we've ever had.
You think it's as polished as a marching band performance? Are you that ready?
Oh, definitely. We've worked a lot longer on it. Yeah, this is going to definitely be the best performance Lafayette Band's ever given.
After a quick box dinner back at the hotel, the band was off to see the famous Broadway musical, Phantom of the Opera. Well, it's been a great trip so far for the Lafayette Band, but the big moment is yet to come. Friday morning at 10:45, the Lafayette Symphonic Band will take center stage to play its concert. You know, a lot of music educators are looking forward to seeing the band who's made it so big on the marching field. With the Lafayette Band in Chicago, this is Gary Johnson, 18 News. From the moment the Lafayette Symphonic Band started playing, it was clear that the weeks of rehearsal had paid off. For Lafayette director Steve Moore, it was more than just another concert. It was a chance of a lifetime to show his peers in the music industry that Lafayette was much more than a marching band champion. Lafayette's performance included guest conductors, two of the most accomplished soloists in the industry. It was one of the few concerts during the music convention that drew a full house. As the more than 80 student musicians played their hearts out, many people in the crowd were actually brought to tears with emotion. The crowd congratulated the band with 2 standing ovations.
And we seen the crowd, and they were really into us, and we just let go and gave it the best performance that we could.
And certainly today, they could be the pride of Kentucky or the pride of the country. Great, great group and performance.
Well, needless to say, the Lafayette Band's performance was one of the highlights of this music convention in Chicago, and it was especially sweet for the seniors.
It just felt wonderful.
Following the Lafayette Band in Chicago with photojournalist Jim Robertson, I'm Gary Johnson, 18 News.